What is up, everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we've just received confirmation that Spider-Man 4 is coming to theaters on July 24th, 2026. Variety has released an article containing all the details, so I'm going to break down that article. Before I get started though, make sure to subscribe and like this video for more Marvel content, including Spider-Man 4 coverage in the future, and let's get to it. Alright, so the article came out today, October 25th at 11:06 a.m. Pacific time. So I just saw this not that long ago because I'm on the Eastern time zone, so I was very excited when I saw this. So let's break it down. So Tom Holland's Spider-Man 4 will swing back into theaters on July 24th, 2026. The untitled Columbia Pictures project from director Destin Daniel Cretton, that's now confirmed that he's directing it, will debut shortly after Avengers Doomsday, which comes out on May 1st, 2026. So this is definitely taking place after Doomsday. I'm very curious to see now how Doomsday will affect what happens in Spider-Man 4, because obviously the leading rumor is that it will be a symbiote-centered storyline, and Venom: The Last Dance has kind of proved that Null will be a lasting impact on the Spider-Man IP for the movie. So personally, I don't want Null in Spider-Man 4. I think he should be someone that is built up to a larger event, because even Spider-Man can't take him on his own. So that's what I want from Spider-Man 4 as far as Null being included in it. During an appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon on Tuesday night, Holland confirmed that his fourth Spider-Man movie will begin production in mid-2025. So he's going to have a massive year because he's filming this, Avengers Doomsday, and the untitled Christopher Nolan movie that he was just attached to, and that's all coming out 2026. So he's going to have a really good year for 2026. He says, "Next summer we start shooting, everything's good to go, we're nearly there." And he said it's super exciting and he can't wait. During a recent interview on the Rich Roll podcast, Holland revealed that he had read a draft of the script for his fourth Spider-Man movie and it needs work, but the writers are doing a great job. "One of the things is that with Marvel, your film is a small cog in a large machine," Holland said about Spider-Man 4 development. "That machine has got to keep running. You have to make sure you can fit into that timeline at the right time to benefit the bigger picture. That's one of the challenges we're facing. The time in which we need to get that done is a tall order, but definitely achievable with the people we have working on it right now." It goes on to say it's not yet clear if Zendaya will return to her role as MJ. I personally think he should have a different love interest for this new trilogy, if that's what they're planning. It would be cool to see MJ, but I think they should lean into a different love interest as far as the next phase in Peter's life goes. Holland has played Peter Parker in 3 standalone films that were directed by John Watts: Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home, and Spider-Man No Way Home. Variety confirmed in September that Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings filmmaker Destin Daniel Cretton would direct the sequel, taking over the franchise from trilogy director Watts. Cretton's other credits: 2013's Short Term 12, 2017's The Glass Castle, and 2019's Just Mercy. He was previously set to direct the now scrapped Avengers: The Kang Dynasty, but departed the project in November 2023. This was, of course, after the fallout of the Jonathan Majors situation with Kang. Cretton has stayed in the Marvel family and co-created the upcoming Wonder Man miniseries starring Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. Cretton has also been developing a sequel to Shang-Chi, but a source close to the production says that Spider-Man 4 is currently the priority for the studio. So I'm curious to see what Shang-Chi will end up looking like if it's coming out after Secret Wars, because this could deal with an entirely new universe that he's in. And I love the first Shang-Chi movie. I can't wait for the second one. But I'm curious to see if Cretton is involved in the development of the story that will take place in Doomsday onto Spider-Man into Secret Wars, and then what that means afterwards for Shang-Chi and maybe Spider-Man if he sticks around to helm those movies. It would be really interesting to see if he's a part of the creative process and figuring out where these characters fit best in these events and what it means for them after. The relationship between Marvel Studios and Sony Pictures Entertainment has at times been a tumultuous one. There was a brief period in late 2019 where the two entities reached an impasse about the future of the character in the MCU, and their agreement was temporarily called off. They came to a resolution shortly after, followed by the No Way Home crossover extravaganza that brought previous Spider-Man Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield into the MCU. So that's all the article has to say. I'm sure we'll get more details soon, but as of now, this is all we know. It's coming out July 24th, 2026. Destin Daniel Cretton is directing. Tom Holland is coming back. I can't wait to see what comes next for the developments of this movie. It's going to be huge. I can't wait to see what Spider-Man will end up doing after Doomsday and what the world looks like after Doomsday. So with that being said, make sure to subscribe, like the video, and hit the notification bell to get notified when more of these videos come up. I'm going to be kind of covering the news that goes on for Spider-Man 4 as well as other MCU projects that are coming up. And we will for sure talk about this on Project Assemble next week on Wednesday at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. So make sure to tune in to Project Assemble, where Marvel Matt and myself will be talking about this at the beginning of the show. So I appreciate you all watching, and I will see you all in the next video.